boom, and then you'd see, or you'd put a stop loss in. Actually, you'd see this, you draw the line, then on the low sections, you're like, wow, look how far away from that line we are. I'm gonna buy, 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 buy. It starts pumping up. You see it's getting real close. So like right here, you're like, I'm gonna put a stop loss in. And it would pump up. It would drop down below your stop loss, and you would make a profit from all of the buy orders that you had because it sells it right there. And then immediately, if we're a day trader, we're looking at it like, okay, it's dropping down. I'm going to start buying again here. In a couple hours, I'm going to buy here. In a couple hours, I'm going to buy here. A couple hours, I'm going to buy here. I'm going to place an order that's way down here. Oh, it pumped up. Oh, too bad I didn't fill this order. But good thing I've been putting in all these other orders.
Mm-hmm.
That is.
Sorry,
Yeah, that is.
I went live just so you guys know. So we're live, everybody. I kind of just jumped into it today because we got into some spider line action, and it's pretty intriguing. So I'm just typing up the stream details. I just hit go live and hadn't edited the description.
The spider line is capturing the butterfly. The Bitcoin.
Yeah. Let's see here. I didn't change that, but I just changed something real quick. Hopefully that'll fix it. But yeah. So what were we saying? Yeah. So
listen to this. Okay, I got some fantastic. What do you call it? Fantastic narrative here. Okay, we are drawing spider lines that's capturing the butterfly, the Bitcoin butterfly, and I get a notification from a YouTube video with the title "Central Banks Signal Bitcoin and Crypto Takeover of Global Economy." Oh my gosh, dude, it's silly. Dude. You see the confluence, dude? We got the Bitcoin butterfly shirt. We got the spider lines. We got people posting about how the Federal Reserve is saying that the global economy is getting taken over by Bitcoin and crypto.
Oh my gosh.
This is just
so
like pump,
to Ben's point, trading this, it'd be hard to like, if this was just pumping up and like coming up to your line, like say, you were here, I'd be kind of nervous to like try and just trade this trend line naked. Cause remember, you wouldn't have any of the green stuff.
Right.
I'd be looking for a pullback here before the trend line. And if it hit it, so like if it, next day I wake up, I'm like, okay, still waiting for a pullback. It's slowing down, right? You don't have as much of a pump. So that's the next day. Oh, look, I'd be like, oh yeah, here's my pullback, kind of waiting. It'll pull back more probably. If I didn't catch the wick down, maybe you catch it the next day, you put in some more. Hopefully you catch that on the way up. But remember, most traders don't execute everything perfectly. So let's just say you like missed it, you got busy, you're like, oh dang, you're still waiting for your retrace. Oh, there it is. Maybe you buy there, but that's still, like I was saying earlier, this by itself is kind of rough trading. You would want to have some confluence with like a market cipher or a Ray Pulse or pattern. If you want to trade a pattern, like maybe you could draw a W. So like this right here, that first little explosion, right? What is it here after this? That looks like a W breakout trade to me, right? Because a lot of people will trade that as what's called a double bottom, more or less. And once it breaks the peak of this, and if it has confluence over here, they'll trade what's called the breakout, and they'll either wait for it to retest, and that's why you had the huge explosion of buy orders, or they'll trade the breakout. So
I had $1 million and I put it in right there where it retested your red line you had a second ago, and then I sold at 25%. Because you're on 3x leverage with $1 million or something. Boom! Yeah. I just made $250,000 in like 6 hours.
Yeah, exactly. So volatility, right? Traders love volatility. But anyway, so you'd want to have confluence. But like I said, once you see that it comes up and it wicks and tests your line and gets rejected hard, I would be like, oh yeah, okay, we got a W pattern. Let's draw a spider line for sure. And then, if you hadn't already, just put these two trend lines together based off these 2 points. But yeah, and then you wait for your dip, wait for a sign of strength like that. You might put in a trade. And here, put in some like limit buys below the price. If it was down here, see if you can catch this massive wick down. Dude, that's volatile. That's volatility right there. That's a daily. Dude, that's crazy. That's a daily swing of 10% roughly. It's crazy. Anyway, dropping your buy, and then watch your, at that point you would be in a good spot, right? You'd be like, you would have traded a trend line with pretty good strength on the daily time frame. Once it broke above it, you kind of, like Ben said, you could move your stop loss up to be like there, and then just ride it until and if it comes up here, maybe move it up, because by then way up here you're like, ah.
You start putting in stop losses, trailing stops, you put in limit order sells, there's all sorts of different strategies that you can use to continue to take advantage of the volatility.
A lot of people, what they'll do is they would put it here, and then as it traded up here and came down and made another higher low, where this low is higher than the previous lows,
they just raise it up.
They would probably put this up here below that, capture that extra profit.
Yeah.
Or they, by this time, they probably would have already taken some profits. I think ideally, wise traders would. Yeah. Yeah, because this is several days. You probably would have, maybe taken some profits, but especially if you're leverage trading, but spot trading is still rings true. Yeah. If you don't sell all of your position when you're up, then you have and you want to buy back in a little bit, you can do it in such a way where you play from a position of strength, is a way like that Da Vinci J15 would put it, right? Play from a position of strength, meaning I bought way back here, so if I buy right now and I'm maybe a little iffy on whether or not we're going to go up or down, we're kind of at that one of those weird spots, I can buy up to this amount, and my average buy price will still be between where I'm buying now and when I bought last time. So it gives you a buffer zone to be able to get in, maybe put a stop loss at your break even, but you're automatically you're automatically ahead, I guess. So yeah, like Ben said, there's a bunch of ways you can play with your position once you've established a position of strength. It's pretty cool. And so let's see how this plays out now. It goes way up. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Dude, those candles, man. Holy cow. Bitcoin candles.
Yeah. So for the viewers who might jump on, we should keep an eye out for our loyal subscribers today. I gotta make sure I have the chat on in case they comment this time. But for those of you that are wondering, we're basically just we're doing spider lines, which are trend lines that you take from you can do it a couple ways. I was taught on the weekly time frame to utilize it there with candle opens. You can do it with candle wicks, open and closes. You can kind of create your own pattern, but what I did here is I just took the open of each red candle in this W pattern and dropped the line. So I took it, started here, dropped on the first body that it lands on. This is, when done, you would do it before all this plays out. And then that is a spider line. It gives you a trend line that you could ideally trade. And then the green, these green ones are lines that we drew off of a bigger W that you can see here. Let's see if I can draw it without making it too ugly. This big guy right here. Kind of a weird looking W, but that's the one that these green lines are based off of. And so we took the peak of this big old peak right before it had a hard dump down to our purple spider line. And so yeah, that's what these green and these Barney colored rays are that we drew here. So just thought I'd catch you guys up to speed. We're just kind of marveling at the accuracy and how we're on the daily that we drew these. You can look at the 4-hour, zoom in, or the 1 hour and really see how these spider lines have merit. So yeah, pretty intriguing stuff. We just drew these up and we were kind of wondering what things look like right now. I need to take this line off so we don't confuse there. I'm trying to see what we got, and it just was interesting to see that when we take this peak, the body candle peak on the daily, I think it's the day that
all-time high, basically.
So I did that a little before that. No, yeah, it was this. So April 14th, basically the day that it closed. That it closed high on the 13th. It went over. So that transition down through this peak, and then we just happen to find support there right now, and we're dwindling, man. We're dwindling. 45.7 is brutal.
We are just loading up the rocket fuel right now.
Going into the hourly, you can see, bam, it hits it once, twice. This is the third test of that line, and it looks like it's hit resistance between the purple and the green spider lines up here. Here, I'll draw it like this, so it's a little less messy. So we played around right here in the yard. Right here, we tested that. Came up and had a weird little hiccup when they crossed again. And so now it's looking bleak, man. I don't know. If we break below 45.8, dude, how about that ETH BTC pair though? ETH is holding up well despite Bitcoin's crap.
Right. Because people use it so much, it stays up. I feel like that's the reason why it stays up more, because it's just continuously being used.
I think so. Yeah, I think there's definitely something to that. So,
dude, so juicy.
The question is, are we at a local bottom right now? Dude, it does not look good right now. It does not. Dude, Crypto Phase is going to jump on in like the next, what time is it? It'll probably be. What?
Will you make Market Cipher bigger? Just right where you're at.
Sure. This is the 15. This is the 15-minute time frame, folks. And
stretch it out a little bit, please.
Oh, I'll stretch it out for you.
The other way. There you go. Keep going.
This way, like this?
Oh yeah.
So this is just the 15-minute though.
Dude,
so this is like, you don't really want to stretch it out on the 15-minute. You want to look, you kind of want to just look at it like a big bunched up accordion, and like it's going like this and it's going like this. So that direction is this way. That means down. So that's why it doesn't look good. Your red money flow, dude, it's a 15-minute.
That's fine. It doesn't matter.
It's too granular. I think that if you're going to stretch it out, stretch it out. Hold on, let me just delete this shit real quick. You want to do that on like a 4-hour.
Oh my lord, bro. Come on.
There you go. 4-hour. So this is where, you don't really need to bunch it up so much because you can see this. But dude, what happened?
What happened?
Look at this. We were
fucking bear trap. You know?
Maybe. Look at this. What is that? Let's see. White.
What's the yellow? Right here? Volume weighted something?
Can't see the drawing. There we go. The yellow is the VWAP. Yes, sir. Volume weighted average price. And let's see if that gone. Oh, that's not it. It's the most powerful part, and you can see that it's aiming down. So not only is it below the zero line, but it's like turning down like this. The curvature is pointing that way. So That's no bueno. This sucks right here. This little green patch you can probably barely see. That sucks, dude. That was the money flow. I was hoping it would go like this.
What that says to me is that we've got like a little positive action that's just a precursor of what's about to come, man. Just just goes up and
You
down.
could be right, senor. You could be right. But
what I really want to happen is I want it to continue to dump so that I can continue to buy at a low price.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm just saying after this, I don't have any more spider lines, bro. So it gets me really nervous.
You just haven't drawn enough.
Huh?
You just haven't drawn enough.
No, dude, you can't draw any more from the top. It was the peak. I could draw one more. You know what? You're right.
At the wick.
I misspoke. I could draw the wick, but that just wouldn't fit to my little algorithm that I had going on for it.
That's okay. Make it white instead of green.
Oh, that's not the one I want.
You need to change your magnet, bruh.
Yell at me.
Your magnet.
There we go. Boom, shakalaka. Okay. So.
But remember,
that's where we're at, dude. The lowest, that means it can't go below 4,500, basically. Doesn't really give us that much more room to breathe. Gives us like $500 extra. After that,
it can go.
There's no more spider line, safe haven. It's all shit from there.
Well, you just have to know. You got to remember that these are all things that everybody in the whole world can draw. So when they see it go below, they're like, "Oh, look, it's on sale. Let me go ahead and buy it." Especially diamond hands, bro.
Watch this though. There is probably another.
Buying the dip, dude.
There is probably another point there.
What is that? 5.9.
This red one, oops, is just a line that.
So what's the price of that line?
Oh, 4,500. That's why I'm saying that's like the crucial play. Watch.
45,000.
Yeah, 45,000. 45K. So look right here. It's rough. It's pretty rough, but like kind of it retests it here. Boom. Finds support. Drives up. Comes back down. Retests it again. Boom. Goes down here. Plummets past it. Obviously, it wicks up to it right here. Yeah, it wicks up to it, and then obviously stays below until it comes up here. Breaks through.
Test.
Retest. Come back up. Retest. And then obviously retest it here, retest here, and now we're kind of back down there again. So I was just drawing another line that is a horizontal line of support and resistance. And we explained to you, maybe did, right, about why a top is, as soon as an all-time high of any asset happens, or really any top, but when it comes back from that, it creates a level of resistance because. Did we already explain that to you? Stop me if I did.
Yeah.
We did. Okay. This is basically the bag holders, right? They're like, oh my gosh, I'm down. When it gets backed up to break even, I'm selling.
Yeah, but tell our viewers, dude.
Yeah, I was going to say the viewers may not.
Oh, the viewers. You're right. The viewers. So the reason is because when people buy that top, and it goes down, they're underwater for, X amount of days in this situation. If you bought this top. So a lot of times what happens, people just want to get out from underwater and they will sell at that line, or maybe even before a little bit. And then you have people who know, people who trade and know this, they also sell, take action at those points, which just reinforces which just reinforces the whole thing. So that is why you have horizontal levels. And I'm going to turn this one. Let's turn it Yellow. I like yellow.
Okay, I'm gonna grab some food. I'll be back later.
Yeah. All right, Ben. We'll see you in a bit, bro. But this is a pretty good chart so far. Pretty good charting. So we'll see, man. This is very interesting right here. So we could come down to, as long as we stay above 45,000. I think I said 100 earlier. That's where Ben was correcting me, huh? We could stay above 45,000. We're probably okay to maybe come back up. Hopefully break through 49 and a half again and work our way back up through 51, maybe even 53 if it takes long enough. So, Jesus.
You're dirty.
Baby. Hey? Okay. So I'm going to keep drawing these purple ones, man. They're just too good. They're too good. And I'm going to turn on some tunes because we haven't had any of that going on. A little background music.
We had one momentarily. Momentary mix.
Shane, do you want to take a minute to talk about Planet Theta? I'll let you. Hey, where'd you go? You son of a gun. We need to make alerts in our Discord when we go live too, by the way. And I also need to update our channel name. Why am I talking to myself here, mother chuckers? Hey, get back over here. Right. Well, I'm just going to turn Shane off since he's out of here. And I am going to draw some more spider lines for you guys. So I like to use array. That's the one that I've seen done. Seems to work the best for me. So obviously, like any trend line, it's going to be most powerful the more you zoom out. So I'm going to use the daily time frame. This is the Bitcoin chart on the daily time frame back in May through June when we had the big Wyckoff accumulation event. Basically this pattern right here. And talked about this a little bit earlier, but got a big W right here. Bam, 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 right? So we're going to draw a spider line from any candle open. Typically they're red when you have this big dump. So you take a red candle open, which is the top of the fat part called the body. And you just draw a line from there over to the point over here. So in this case, I drew it from there, and then you have that purple line. Don't mind the green right now. In fact, I'm just gonna go like this. Everything, guys. I'm just gonna delete these so I can do it with you live. Brought it before. Okay. So we basically had a horizontal line of resistance here that I'm going to keep up here because looks like it's pretty legit right now. So that's not a spider line, that's the yellow line. So anyway, let's just take it to the top. I'll show you guys how it's done here. So say we're here. And you're going to take it, like I said, from this top. So I'm looking for points of significance where price action, how should I say this? It was rejected, or where it fell hard in the case of like the waterfall side. So we'll just start with this one right here where it came up, it closed close to the wick and everything. So looks like a pretty significant point of reference. Not the wick, but the body. And then I'm just going to drop it on the first candle that it touches, the candle body. So I'm just going to go to this green one. I'm going to do these ones in purple. Kind of light. So we're just going to keep doing that. Okay, so that's a good baseline. Let's go with this one. I'm just going with candle bodies on basically each one for this because you don't have a ton of data here for the daily time frame, but we'll just play with it and see what happens. I'll go like this. Okay, so right there you can kind of see significance. So if we zoom in to the 6 hour, let's say 4 hour, we can kind of identify how our trend line is holding up. So interesting that it kind of works as resistance here. There. Be interesting to draw it up here and see how it fell with this piece here. So let's keep doing that. So I learned this from CryptoFace, who's the creator of Market Cipher, which is the indicator you see down here. If you want to learn more about that, you can go to marketciphertrading.com. I'll leave my affiliate link down in the description in case you want to use that and download that. I guess you wouldn't download it, but sign up for that so you can use it on TradingView. TradingView is free, and you can use Market Cipher. It is a paid indicator. You do have to buy it. You can do it with either a lifetime membership or monthly or yearly, and so it's up to you how you want to do it. They do accept Bitcoin as payment. So if you want to check that out, check out the description. I'll update that here as soon as I get some backup. But I'm going to go here to draw a couple more. Oh, I better go back to my time frame. Okay, yeah, so not too bad. You can see that, well, it's not too clear here. Let's check out the 4 hour. You can see that it definitely respected it here though. So like came up, got rejected, came back down. Once it got up here, got rejected again, and then once it finally broke through, it shot up through it, consolidated before finding room to move up some more and break past this. When it broke it, it shot up. Looks like it got rejected halfway through. Maybe there's another spider line in there somewhere. Certainly looks like there could be. And then you come back down, come back up, retest it. So I see significance in these, and these are pretty profound. So let's go back up to daily. Now we'll have our replay on. So I'm just kind of like showing you guys spider lines. Shout out to CryptoFace once again for teaching me how to do it. Not one-on-one or anything. I just watched this video. You can always check out his YouTube channel as well. But I wonder what these are. Let's find out. So I'm just going to go through a replay here. Press it there. Okay, so once you got to about this point, your spider lines obviously, did you a great job here, but now you're kind of in space. Launched off into space. That is, man, what a nice pump that was from 40 to 66K. God, this is such a crazy space. In 22 days, basically November. No, that was September to October. I lied. Wild. So, yeah. Anyway, you might be thinking, oh, okay. Is there any more of these little ones I can draw? But what stays relevant here? It kind of gets dicey trying to draw from this guy to this guy, or let's say this guy to this guy, and then you kind of run out of room to draw. But you're like, oh, now what? So at this point it gets tough, and I would just start looking for the next W. So we drew those, we traded them, great. I'm gonna go like this, where it grabs all of them. First I'm gonna, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it comes back down and tests this, so we'll leave that, but I'm gonna go make them all a little bitty. That way we can draw our new ones a little easier. And this time, so well, let's do this. Make these guys like black. Right, now you really can't see them. Okay, so now we'll do the same thing, but we're gonna use this W this time now. We're gonna go boom, 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 boom. That's our new W. Okay. That is what we're going to play off of when we do our spider lines. So delete that real quick. Stick on the daily. Stick to the daily time frame. Even though it's a bigger W, it seemed to work well earlier, so we'll just try this. Bam. So now that my peak's over here, I can start with this former peak, right? Because that was a good one. Oh, shoot. I didn't delete anything. Try this again. Boom. Oh, that's why. Because I can't see what I make black. Okay, here we go. Bam. So now the new ones, we're going to make them green. We're going to go big fatty so we can tell what's going on. And we're just going to keep going. So we're going to go there. We're going to go here. Let's go off of these little duders right here. Let's go this one. So we're looking for points of significance. So I'm picking that one because it kind of consolidated for a tiny bit. A lot of volatility in those 2 days, but it went boom, 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 and then fell hard. So we'll do the same thing here. Okay, so now we've done our next set of spider lines. We can definitely start to, I'm gonna draw one more. I'll draw one more here. And now that we've got them all drawn, we can take a look and see. Okay, so we've got our previous spider lines, which it looks like. No, I didn't mess them up too bad. Sorry, I didn't zoom in there with my face. And if you're watching, I don't know. Oh, Shane, back up. You're back, dude. I'm gonna bring you on. Hang tight. Okay. What up, dude? You left me hanging, so I was like charting and chilling by myself, brah. But basically redid the purple spider line scenario. Now I'm going over the green. And now that I drew them, I don't know how much you saw.
I came back just a few minutes ago when you were changing the last one to black. And
Nice.
we're redoing the new W.
Cool, okay. So you saw me do the green. And now I'm just going to let this play out. What I should do is change the time frame and then let it play out. Got double spider line, those are powerful. So you can see it gets caught up there. Yeah, look at that. It really hung out at that double spider line for quite a bit. Crazy. That down. Work down to it. Sign of weakness. Is it going to break down through? It does. Set my line here. Yeah, it's supposed to be here. So it stays in the channel there. Look at that. And then I think this is right before it crashes through. Yeah.
You're muted. You're muted. Pay attention to the muted guy. There you go.
Damn it. How long was that mute?
Dude, I haven't heard you for a while, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Multiple minutes. Back and come
Multiple minutes. Well, what the hell were you doing?
I was texting someone from Planet Data.
Do you want to talk about Planet Data? I was going to say, if you wanted to their website, do you want to talk about it? Do you want to advertise the Discord a little bit? This is Transition 2 Network, so we can market for anybody we want to.
Yeah, well, I recently started working with Planet Data, virtual dating company. They're kind of the first of their kind. It'll be virtual dating, essentially, in the metaverse. So it's pretty cool. It's in beta testing right now. If you guys want to check it out, I suggest going to their website, signing up. They got a Discord too, Planet Data. All the socials actually: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Pull it. Can you pull it up on your screen, Shane, and then share screen?
Yes. If I can figure out how to use this.
No worries. And you just there's a little icon at the bottom. You probably found it. Click that, and then you'll have the window or a tab or a browser window option. And then once you pull it up, I'll just approve it for show. And a Starship token. Where should I look at that here? I don't even know if it's on TradingView really. Alright, I'll put it all over with. Good. Starship Wrap E. Ooh. Oh, someone dumped a bunch of a fat bag. Oh, brutal. But you know what? Price didn't go down too bad, actually. I mean, you can't tell what the hell's happening right here, but okay, so yes, perfect. There you go. All right. Do your thing, brother. I'm going to give you the floor for a minute. I'll be here. You probably won't be able to see me, but I'm going to be in the background and can just holler at me if you need anything. But yeah, dude, I'm interested to hear about this because I think this has a ton of potential if Planet Data partners up with some of your metaverse, especially your, solar system / universe themed metaverse programs. You have some real you have some real fun and for your communities, a real opportunity for your communities. You bring a dating platform to the crypto community. They could integrate with, say, a Sandbox or a Starship or whatever. And then you have crypto exposure, personal finance exposure, et cetera, whatever facet of crypto you want to choose. You have that exposure opportunity for your VR dating followers that Planet Theta will bring in, because it's going to bring them in. So yeah, dude, the furries are going to have a great time, dude. All the furries, they can be animals on here, right?
Yeah, you can really do whatever you want, man.
Because you'll have an avatar, right? So you could.
Yeah, you got an avatar. They give you a home base. This is it right here. A couple pictures of it right here, and I think it's fully customizable. I think there's other options as well, but I think that's just like the base one. And then they've got these bars that you can roll to and invite people to and have dates, and it's really all about just being safe and secure in the VR world. And we're trying to work on integrating some NFT stuff as far as you see, they're in beta right now. They're probably going to launch March 2022. So I'm actually trying to come up with an NFT. We're trying to probably, I don't know, 50 of them, 50 to 100 maybe, tickets to either a forest party, like a silent disco out in the enchanted forest with a bunch of people, or I thought it'd be a cool idea to have like a mansion party or something. If you buy these NFTs, you get access to some type of special event, and they'll probably airdrop you something in the future. It's all kind of up in the air right now to see if we can gain traction on it. But I got a meeting with them here soon. But yeah, you guys should check them out. Go to their website, kind of log in, do a little deal.
So is there? Do you have the Discord on your computer?
I do. That's what I was just thinking of. They probably.
I am going to try and add I can try to add the Discord link and then the Market Cipher. I got to add my Market Cipher affiliate link too. So hang tight.
How do I get out of that? Oh, scared. There we go. All right, is there?
Right there.
Yeah. Yeah, you can put artwork all over the walls. If you buy it in a like, I'm trying to make it to where you could say if you bought a Bored Ape, or if you had one, you could put it on display on your wall. It's pretty sick, if you ask me. You bring your little girlfriend or boyfriend or date partner, whatever you want to call them, over. They're gonna be like, "Hey, this guy's got a Bored Ape straight up on display. What did I just look into?" Yeah, Discord's just Planet Theta. You guys can go ahead and join and add them, or joining, and then I think they've got a little introduce yourself tab. This is where all the, anything you want to know about Planet Theta can be found in here. We've got a bunch of people interacting and asking questions, and introducing themselves, and
Okay, so Shane, one question that pops into my mind is a lot of times with Discord, you have you can have, at least in crypto, I know there can be like bot attacks, stuff like that. And I know that in like traditional dating scene apps, you can also have issues with bots or scam accounts. Is that something that you have to worry about with Planet Theta, or are you guys taking steps to front run that precaution, or take precautions to front run that threat or that concern?
Yeah, they've definitely got some measures in place to. You have to with the metaverse. I don't know a ton, but from what I've heard, that like the safety aspect of it is really important, as far as so that no one, you want to know that who you're talking to is who you're really talking to, because they can display themselves as whatever they want. So really, they've got security and safety is like at the top of their list. So I'm pretty sure, I don't want to say because I don't know. Everything's subject to attacks, but they've got a really good dev team. Safety is top priority for them. So there's always going to be risk, no matter what you do, there's going to be some sort of risk involved. But they've got a good team.
Okay, well, I was going to say too, do they have a roadmap on their website by chance? I didn't know if you pulled that up. The roadmap is something, at least in crypto, where it just gives you an outline of what any given development team is doing on like a crypto project, or say it's like a decentralized gaming, anything like that.
Where did that go? No. Get out of that.
Nice. I got one for you. Let's just do that real quick. Test it up. Hit the test button in the search so that I can put that on the screen. Bam. Let's do DuckDuckGo.
Where I freaking lost you guys. Where the heck did you guys go?
It's a fantastic question.
Seriously, I lost the tab. I lost the tab of the.
Oh my god, I keep eating myself. I need to stop doing that.
No kidding.
So Shane, we were or Ben, did you hear about? Did you hear me say that we were looking at some juicy stuff on Matic and Algo?
I did.
Okay.
Just looking here.
That's
He's trying to help Shane find something.
Yeah.
It's just funny. The page that you left it on was funny.
Well,
Oh, is this your OpenSea account? Hey, let's show this. Lieutenant Lifted is going to be where you can get your Planet Theta NFTs. Am I right, Shane? Or are you gonna?
Yes, but what I'll probably end up doing is creating another OpenSea for them, and I'll probably run an OpenSea for them too. But for right now, yeah, this is your spot.
that is interesting.
Okay, so anything you list here is probably going to be.
Gone.
Anything you list here is probably just going to be, like a test, right? Like you're just checking it out, trying it out. So we're going to give you the website when it's ready, or excuse me, the OpenSea account you'll want to find for Planet Theta NFTs.
Yeah.
Oh, so you went to here and did that?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
there it is. That was weird, bro.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did you find what you're looking for, Shane?
I did. I had lost the restream. It was on one of my. Yeah, I can't hear you though, Ben.
Can you hear me now? I unmuted you there, Benjamin. I unmuted you. All right, Ben, were you showing us something?
Yeah, just laser eyes in with a Google search real quick. Or a DuckDuckGo search, whichever one you choose, right? Your
Yeah.
favorite. Did I still have it open? My bad. We could probably do both.
Wait, why is that?
Can I share two? Me.
All right, who wants control? Anybody?
So I just did a quick Google search
I'm looking at it.
on both of them. Oh, the top 5 casual. Okay, there was another one. I just typed in GPS dating though, right? You can see that. That's the important part. I just had the same problem that Shane did.
These guys are doing right now. They're doing a
Window.
competition search to see what's out there against Planet Theta. Essentially, it looks like.
This is what I want. There we go.
But
Now I'm ready.
I'm ready.
At the 1 hour mark. Can you clip that? Can you clip that? Thank you.
Somebody clip that. Top 5 casual dating sites. Okay, well,
Welcome to Transition to Crypto.
Shane was talking about how Planet Theta was all about security. Sounds like they had that top of mind. Yeah, man. Next time we do a show, let's do a segment for them, and we just need have them see if they can provide us a roadmap. we can give them the information that we kind of talked about today as far as the NFT platforms. I think they just need to try and look at FTX since they're doing NFTs both on Solana and ETH. Or, maybe Matic, maybe you do it on Matic, I don't know, but we should ask them for more information on their roadmap, and also things like what security precautions if they want us to market that on the next segment. And then of course it'll be a sponsored segment. We'll just be transparent about it. And
well, that's us. We're trying to make them.
You have to put some of the ETH pay you get or whatever they pay you. You have to put it in ETH and put it in the company. Transition to treasury, right? Right, Ben? Ben,
yeah,
are you going to be
absolutely.
our treasurer? So we're creating
100%.
a business right before you guys as well right now, just so you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, all
Welcome
jokes
to the
aside,
Google search.
Did you check your wallet, Ben, to see if you got
I
the
didn't.
V2 drop? Okay, one sec here.
Oh, speaking of the Bored Apes, a second ago, on the wall in Planet Theta, that'd be tight. I'm not gonna buy one though. Look at the floor price, dude. 48.
80. So this Funky Monkey frat house, we were kind of talking about space stations, Planet Theta potentially getting one, and the implications. You know what you could do too, Shane, is you could hold a poll on the Planet Theta Discord server and see what everybody in here thinks. Be like, hey, please vote on this. We want your input. To see if they would be interested in a crypto thing. But yeah, I think that'd be cool if they got a space station, created some NFTs, and then provided utility, because it's something that I've seen done elsewhere. Funky Monkey Frat House has a what's the information? Functionality. This needs to be updated. Announcements.
Dude.
So look, all K-pop
warrior and a soldier
is getting a space station, and all K-pop is apparently.
I saw that. Yeah.
A pretty big
time
thing. Yeah, pretty big, like mainstream, right? In China or something, or Japan. But at any rate, so this right here is what I was going to tell you about, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it's all of this stuff right here, dude. Hey, everyone. I guess we've been a little bit lax about updating people, blah, blah, blah. Crypto Chads was announced. A gas-free layer 2 solution, Immutable X NFT collection on Ethereum. Phew, that's a mouthful. But anyway, they're Ethereum NFTs that will cost you nothing to mint. And then, so let's see. And that's just update number 1. And that's so basically you're getting one if you have a toga, a Greek life, an airdrop, let's see.
Wait, what now? Hold on a second.
It's just for those two.
For what two?
So this is what they're doing. I guess this is my point to you and for Planet Theta is Funky Monkey Frat House is providing utility by doing some airdrops. It's kind of the first phase, and that's what this is all about. You're getting these crypto chads, which are new. It's like it's separate on little collection, but you're getting, if you held a monkey, you're getting airdropped those chads, and they're gas free on Immutable X, probably because they're a Matic NFT. The reason you can do that is because you can use the same wallet address for ETH. You can use that same wallet address for Matic or like Binance Smart Chain, for example. So anyway, if you bought number 1 through 8,000 of the of Funky Monkey Frat House in the main frat house,
I'm so stoked.
You got one of these chads, and then so NFTX is FTX's NFT marketplace. So it's NFTX, right? Is their NFT name. So On top of that, Funky Monkey Frat House bought a starship and excuse me, a space station.
Oh,
They bought a space station on Starship. $60,000. They bought it. They're going to brand it. So what they're going to do with the money? So remember, where did this money come from? He's sold however many for like whatever it was, 0.1 ETH at first, but he's made 10,000 of them. So he's got like 100 ETH from just the 10,000 collection, right? Roughly, if he sold every one. I don't think he sold every single one. I think he bought some himself. But essentially, he got a pool of, probably 50 ETH or more. And that allows him to do something like go buy a space station. And now he's partnered with Starship, and he's done other things too. But he's an artist, so he's continually creating NFTs that look cool. And then all he's got to do from there is partner with somebody who will like look at his NFT and be like, okay, I see that, and every NFT has a property, right? So like,
dude, I am so stoked. Look at mine, bro. Show it. Show me.
Okay, hold on. Oh, is yours sick AF Air Force? Oh, dude, turn on dark mode, bro. What is wrong with you? You know how to do that? I think it's in the top right. Weird. That should be where it is, right?
Yeah, right there.
Oh yeah, the bottom under the dot. There you go. Bam. War Uranus Soldier. So go down to properties. Going down. Okay, and so he created the NFT. He gave it a list of properties, a list of attributes, and then from there you just have to have essentially a game that can tap into that nice blue speed bodysuit. Tap into that and provide some kind of visual in your video game, right?
I am so excited about it.
So that's one way. Second, you can create skins. Like, if you just have one of these Pluto Alliance NFT skins, like there's one called Evaverse where you get a certain skin for having, one of the collectibles. It's the same skin for all 10,000, I think, because it's all early development, but that's the idea. What was the next one? So next, can you go to rarity.tools, Ben? Can you do it directly from? Can you do directly from that NFT spot that you were in? Is there a link? I wonder in the NFT.
I don't know.
I got a War Mars, bro, number 1345. It ranks 1500 on Rarible.
Oh, okay. So what do I have to copy in here to paste in there?
So look at your number is what, 6172. So look and see to scroll down or see if one of those top right things link to Rarity. Just see if or that. Oh, there you go. So wait, are you on Rarity? Oh. Excuse me. Hold on. Almost done. So just search, excuse me, scroll down actually from here. Scroll down real quick. See, click on the Pluto Alliance V2. Front page, baby. V2, ranked by Rarity. Now go to the top left where it says ID and type in 6172. That was your number, right? Nice. So your body, that blue speed suit, bro, is worth 0.1 ETH because it's dope. But it looks like the purple arms are worth a little bit more ETH right now, roughly. This is all a score system, so. But this gives you an idea of like your trait rarity breakdown, bro. Pretty neat. That's weird that it's not showing the guy. That's cool that it shows your OpenSea name. I like that Rarity. It's almost like, I wonder if it's owned by OpenSea or what. If you go back, you can look at the collection and sort it by rarity and see like what the top ones are. 62.62, that's a sweet number. Double 62s. Now, you need to check something on it though. So let's see. Wait. Oh, go back. Hold on. Why'd you do that? Here, I guess I'll do it on mine. You're muted, Benjamin.
Am I? I'm muted? No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
Oh, that's weird. Wasn't working. I wanted to give you a sneak peek of something else.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how many of these are ever going to get made. It's the monkey.
Oh, yeah? Ooh, Ben got his custom funky.
Not yet. I don't have it yet, but I need to get my wallet address and send that over to him, actually.
But it's been made.
Either it's been made or it's close to being made.
Oh, nice. Dude, I like it a lot. Do you know what background?
I have no idea, bro. Look, it's just the foreground.
Yeah, that's cool.
But how many, man, how many of these are going to be drawn?
The customs?
This.
Well,
this
let me
is
just take you
the
back.
custom that was done by someone else. Not Mike Miller. Shout out to Mike Miller. Thank you for this. This is his daughter, Eden.
It does not matter, I don't believe. I think that
it doesn't
it's
matter.
Gonna be if it's part of the original, the 200 Genesis collection. Okay. Then it will have.
I don't know.
I guarantee you, is it a custom? It's a custom, right?
It's the custom, yeah.
It's a custom monkey. Okay, that's all you need. It's going to be listed right here. Let me. That's a badass monkey, bro. I love it. His daughter.
It's a mega custom, though.
His daughter did a great job, man. I love the elements in the background are dope.
Yeah, I like how it's nice and simple.
Yes, I do like the simplicity because there's a lot of them that are really, really busy, and that's cool. And that's
a couple of them are cool.
That's the beauty of the collection is you have that range of like detail. You have like simple, like that's still though it has great detail, like in the blush in his cheeks and stuff like that, and his eyes, right? But it's still simple, like you said. And then yeah, that is a sick one. So that's exciting. So let me show you where that will.
Wish I could zoom in.
I know, right?
Love it.
So check this out. Let me go back here. I'll be able to go look at it, I believe. So let's go here. Oh, it's not quite listed. This is where it would be listed, though, right? Is the Funky Monkey Frat House Genesis Customs is what they changed the name to, right? So you're going to get it for 0.1. The floor price is 0.25. So the lowest priced one is 0.25 ETH. So
that's nice.
That's really not that expensive. And you're going to get access with the utility with these is gangster, bro. It really is. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna keep it for I don't know.
It is gangster. Honestly, like I listed mine for 1.25 ETH. If someone buys it, I would probably just buy it for it because at this point they're all so cool, and they're all gonna have this utility that I'm gonna show you in a minute. But dude, look, someone got a GIF one, dude. Look at that. Like what? These are truly custom. Each monkey, absolutely one of a kind. They're built in sets of 10 in the background. Gold was the first, so this is one of the first 10 right here. This guy. Silver was the second. This was
gold brick.
Yep, gold brick was the first right here.
Oh, there's yours.
And yeah, that one's mine. This is the one that was silver or platinum. Excuse me, platinum background. Look at One Punch Man.
Where's he at?
Right here on the right.
Oh, I see him.
This one did Mando monkey. So at any rate, these are going to have the utility. So, how many is there? Let's see how many. So there's 149 right now. From what I understand, there's going to be 200 total. Okay. I believe I have one more in the docket as well. Plus, I also have a space ape, a space monkey, which is even better. So let's go through this real quick. So, what are we going to do with the money that comes from one of these space stations? Because remember, the space station provides X amount of return for all the kyanite mined there, and it's going to be a place where people want to mine kyanite because you refuel there.
So we can just send some ships over there, huh?
That's basically where you start out and where you refuel your ships and you switch your FTs. It's like a home base, right? A space station is. So they're owned by somebody. Usually the idea is, right, like some kind of project or something that's doing their own kind of production as well. But we're giving 25% of those who fund it with the Funky Monkey Space Force collection. So the Funky Monkey Space Force is the one that I got. It's basically your monkey in a spacesuit, and there's some customs within that. A lot of them are just customs that were put into a spacesuit, but there are some unique to the spacesuit ones. Like there's no, and it's kind of tricky. Let me see here, because I think there were even some in spacesuits before they had thought about making the spacesuit a unique collection. So let's see if I can find one real quick here. Unless they might have moved it. I don't know if you could move it, but I don't think you could. So I'm looking here. Oh, this is cool. This is a Game of Thrones reference. There's a Crypto Face one. That's pretty cool. Man, where? The art on this, though, I mean, what? So it looks like they took, oh, is that a Yu-Gi-Oh one? Wow. Looks like they took all the ones that were in space suits out of this and put them in the Space Force. So there's no confusion. That's fantastic. Very cool. Okay. So never mind. I don't have to talk about that. But I'm going to go back here to the Discord and I'll show you the Space Force collection here. So this is a separate collection, same floor price as the customs right now. So if you're going to buy one, I would probably buy a Space Force monkey because I think there might actually end up being 250.
Same floor price.
I think there's going to be 250 customs, and then there's 200 Space Force monkeys that are going to be the highest producing, basically passive income from the frat house, from Space Station in Starship. So anyway, so as you can see, you got Gandalf in a spacesuit. You got looks like this is these ones right here are, some of them Mike has just, I think, maybe produced, or I think there were some that were kind of a group of, peculiar, like the one set of 10, because these are all in sets of 10 for the background, I believe. One set of 10 might have been like a special Space Force or something like that as one of their attributes. So anyway, I'm gonna scroll down. So these ones, instead of 250, there'll be 200. Same floor price, and these ones are pretty cool. And you can see how, let's see here. Yeah, there's a little bit of mix of some that were from the customs, some that are from people's heads. So anyway, 25% of those of the Space Force collection, the 25% of the funds harvested from the space station we put towards that group. And so like this is a little breakdown where at a quarter ETH for every ape, for every monkey, you're going to get 0.125% of the revenue of the entire station. And who knows what that'll be, but it's for just holding it. So it's passive, and I like the sound of that. So each station gets 5% of the revenue from the 10,000 planets in its system. So if there's a space station, there's 10,000 planets around it, and it collects 5% of the revenue from the 10,000 planets in its system, meaning like the what's mined from it, right? The gas mined from that planet after people discover it, etc. which means that buying one NFT for like a Space Force example, the Funky Monkey Space Force NFT gives you the average equivalent of 12.5 planets, I guess. So it's going to get kind of squirrely. So follow me on this. And with 200, you don't want to give them now because they're, obviously spoken for. He goes on here. We're giving 25% of the revenue to the rest of all other Funky Monkey Frat House holders. So out of 100% of revenue from the space station, 25% will be allocated to the Space Force monkeys, the 200 Space Force monkeys. Floor price 0.25 ETH right now. Equivalent of like going and finding, right? 12.5 planets, I believe. The next 25% of that 100 is going to the rest of the monkeys, and that's customs and everything. Customs, I think, get the highest share. So Greek Life, I think, gets the lowest. Customs get the highest. It averages out to be like a quarter of a planet per monkey that you hold. And then there's going to be a triple mint rager where I think they're doing some kind of like merging utility. So I haven't really read up on that, but here's a boil down to simplify it a little bit. Space monkeys, 200 monkeys sharing 25% of all the revenue of the space station. Customs, you have, it's going to be 500 for the customs. So 500 custom monkeys sharing 5% of the entire space station's revenue. Toga, Greek Life Pirates, which is 10,000.
The custom?
Go ahead.
The custom? That's what you said?
Yeah, the custom.
That's sick.
So you're going to get basically for holding what you would get 0.01% of the total revenue, or 0.1%, right? 500 divided by, or 5 divided by 500 would be 1 divided by 100. So yeah, you get 100th of a percent, which is just for holding it. Whatever, I'll take it. And then if you have, that's like, which is like having a little bit of a planet, right? Like you said, like a quarter of a planet or so, maybe a little more. And then for the rest of the 10,000,
bless you,
it's 20% divided by 10,000. So all the others are just like on their own scale. And then let's see here. So he makes a point here where the revenue, 5% of planet mining, 5% of refining, possible total revenue, approximately 10% of the total sector, which is like the 10,000 planets. So it's interesting math. So people are spending thousands of dollars to outfit the fastest ships for this game. You buy those wax packs that you got, Ben, that we talked about, where you busted open. There was one for Pluto Alliance, and then they had one before that Starship had released already. You could buy. They're doing spending thousands of dollars to outfit this fastest ship. Sometimes they're going to the open market and spending even more than the $80, up to $4,000. It looks like in some cases, so that they can get planets first. Because when you get to a planet, you can claim it. It costs more kyanite, but you can claim it. And then so you mine the planet, you stake a claim to buy the planet, which no one knows the price of yet. But all of this so they can have just 5% of the revenue from everyone else who mines on that planet. So owning a space monkey is roughly the same thing as the average revenue share of 25 planets. Space monkey.
Whoa.
And that's just for a quarter ETH. So owning a custom is roughly the same as 20 planets. Owning a toga or any of the others is roughly the same as 2/5 of a planet. So those are obviously far cheaper, like third of the price. So take your pick, and basically every monkey mentioned is a little mining / refining rig of planetary scale. So that's like, to me, I'm like, dang.
20 planets.
Also, huh?
20 planets.
Yeah. So if Starship is the next Axolotl in the Axie Infinity, then
you're the only person in the whole world that calls them axolotls.
No, dude, really? Axes.
Axes. I know nobody says that. Nobody that I've heard say axolotl.
So is
Boom,
Pluto
right here.
Alliance part of
Okay,
Starship?
I'm gonna show you here, right here. Axolotls.
No, that's what the heck is that?
It's not the same?
That looks. What the heck you're looking at?
Dude, I don't know. I don't play Axie Infinity. This isn't the same thing.
No.
Oh. Well, then I don't know why I'm following you, dude.
Dude,
Well,
what
that's
the heck?
why, dude.
Axolotl.
There's Axolotl NFT.
No, this is
Ooh, bubbles,
Axie
dude.
Infinity.
Bubbles, bro. 3D avatars of the... Okay. I don't know, man. I got him conflated. What can I say? But thank you for making me feel special by saying I'm the only person in the whole world. What is this, dude? I don't even know what that is. So yeah, dude, little mining rigs, bro. Broski. And then not only that, but there's actually a liquidity pool for the frat monkeys for the 10,000. Then you can like provide liquidity and earn tokens, LP tokens. So if you want to yield farm on a project that has a potential, you know, a lot of potential in its future with a grade A artist who's done work for Marvel and
what was that noise?
DC Comics, etc., then you can check it out. It's a good way to get into Starship and get
Mike
some like
Miller.
it's a good way to get into making some passive income without having to go in to the Starship game and actually do all the work, really, right? You just like, oh, I'll just buy these NFTs and get the benefits of basically what this
Good
is
point.
because they bought the space station. I didn't realize that you got a percentage of all the
fantastic.
10,000 planets in your sector. So that was news to me, Shane. You might want to make sure to include that in your report to Planet Data. I don't think that anyone who comes on is like, you know, I want to check out this VR dating thing. Oh, wow, they have an NFT thing. And if you buy it, you get like passive income and revenue share.
Passive income. Ooh.
Oh, I'm learning about crypto now. Oh my gosh, this is life-changing. Oh my gosh, I'm forever devoted to, you know, this platform now because I learned about something that was life-changing. And I met my, I met my husband or whatever, future wife, next wife, or whatever it would be, right? So
that's kind of a trip.
Yeah. It's we were talking about cross-pollinating and marketing and how, you know, an NFT that works in a VR game that's on the Unreal Engine. You know, I don't know if any of us are qualified to comment on how close we are or are not on that. It's just as far as, you know, being up to date on what freaking Facebook's doing, because that's, I believe, what they use, right, for Oculus. It's Unreal Engine. So I don't know, or maybe Unreal's separate. I'm not really sure, but that development might be far off. So for now, you could just utilize what other people are doing and developing and leverage that to gain excitement and cross-pollinate an audience, right? Like all us crypto nerds, we've been buying the computers, bro. We don't want to go out in the real world and date. We want to date at our computer, you know, with, you know, an avatar, preferably, because we haven't showered in a while and I don't want to shower. I just want to be a little fuzzy. I just want to be a little fuzzy animal in there. You know, getting a drink with another furry animal and, you know, talking tail. I don't know.
That is pretty silly.
Cat's out of the bag, I guess. All K-pop. So anyway, that's what I'm excited about. Dude, Starship is just seems to be a good up and comer. I was trying to, dude, you can do the testnet right now if you're feeling froggy.
Oh, what are you talking about? The pulse chain?
No. I'm talking about the Starship game.
Oh, I see. No, I'm not going to be doing that right now.
Not right now.
Nah.
But later.
Sometime soon, indeed. We have to. Really?
Starship.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have.
So we have to. So the other thing about that alien that I got that's nice is the background is a battle scene, dude,
Is it?
and it's rare. Jupiter First is what it's called.
Interesting. The mid.
That
I
is
think
awesome.
what I've been reading. Check this out. So I was just thinking about that too. Pluto Alliance. Everyone in the Kings would like to give the community a PA original brought to you by. Oh, interesting. Welcome Space Jams. Looks like some music. Pluto Ray General. Where is it?
That's sick. Stoked about that.
I was trying to see where it said. Dang, I don't know. It was like someone was mentioning how the mid backgrounds are the rarest. So, like, if you go to Rarity Tools, go here, and you go like background. Look at this. There's 28 first, 19 last, and there's only 3 mid backgrounds. And there's going to be a merging function later. You have to have one of each background. Doesn't matter what else about the card is going on. And if you have all 3, you can like
crazy.
Make like a squad. They're thinking of all 3 of them together, or something like that. Combine them somehow. So same thing with, look at Earth Battle. First has 446, last 426, mid 8. I got a.
Wait, where is that?
Over here on the left. It's probably hard to see, but it's listing basically. This is on rarity.tools.
I see.
And
Background. Black hole takeover. Wow.
Or Jupiter Soldier, or Saturn Soldier. So I think my 4795. Let's check that one out. Saturn mid. So there's only 100 of the mids. 4795.
Mid.
15. Oh my, that one's not mid. Which one is it?
I want to see what it is.
Oh, it wasn't 1500. It was hold on, let me think here. What's the number on it? I was trying to see what my War Saturn 4795. That's what it is. Oh dang it. Let's go. Doesn't really say. Does it say my name here? That would be listed. Oh, right here. Look at this one. It's maxed out or something, dude. I don't know why it's a different color, but it's like by a score of.
Oh, wait, what?
0.75 ETH. Saturn Battle mid. So I got a mid background though. So there's only 100 of these that have.
You got a mid background?
I got one
Baller.
mid background. I got one of each. I got, and I haven't checked my other wallet yet actually. But I got a Mars that has a rarity score. It's pretty good.
Holy cow.
I know. I'm like, what do I do? Do I sell it? No. Anyway.
Sell it for 69 ETH.
Sell it for a Mars mid or something. I don't know.
Mars.
I got a Mars last, and then I got a Jupiter first for the backgrounds. So maybe I sell. I don't know. Now sell them all. I don't know. I'm curious what's going to happen with Pluto Alliance. I don't know.
Yeah, but you just want to hold. You want to hold it because your bear market potential gains for free is like
yes,
no brainer, dude. I mean, just wait 4 or 5 years and then sell it. Worth twice as much.
The way I see, and I was talking to Shane about this earlier, but I don't think we were live. Buying NFTs when prices are high and you got in early, so like you bought ETH You know, early on when it was $1,000, now it's 4,000. So when you buy an NFT in dollar terms, it costs you, you know, less than the other people who maybe are buying the ETH right now to buy the NFT. But
Okay.
so you buy it, and I guess the whole point is you sell in a bear market. You can sell it maybe for more ETH than you bought it for initially, because if the price of ETH is down, then what you bought it for was less in dollar terms. But you could sell it for more and have people not be like, oh, you know, the price of ETH is this high, and so it means this much in dollar terms. If the price is lower, it's like, oh, okay, half an ETH isn't so much. You know, ETH is back down to 1,000, say, or like, oh, I'll pay 0.05 ETH when the ETH is $1,000. That's not bad compared to 0.05 ETH when ETH is $4,000, right? So if you're denominating NFTs only in the token of the chain that it's on, so you denominate ETH NFTs in ETH, you denominate Matic NFTs in Matic, and so forth and so on, then it's like better to sell NFTs in a bear market if people are looking at like, oh, what it cost me in dollars.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Depends on what you're trying to trade with, what currency you're in.
Right.
But
it depends on the price performance of the underlying token of the chain, right? That's what depends on.
Of whatever you sell into, yeah.
So anyway, I like that idea. I like the idea of selling NFTs in the bear market for a little more ETH, and then just like holding on to the ETH until, you know, a little, meaning a lot, actually.
Or maybe not even selling in the bear market because of the utility of the NFT. If it's giving you some token during the bear market, you just want to hold it through until the next bull market when the prices are super high relative to what currency you're going to try and spend.
But
if we're still spending US dollars.
But I think you could have a bull market of NFTs in the bear market of crypto, because
maybe, yeah.
Think about it. And the only thing you're missing, the only ingredient you're really missing is the attention and the hype of crypto. But I think we've hit like a certain threshold where we've got like a lot of hype. And I mean, Shane and I were just talking about earlier, crypto's everywhere, right? You got crypto.com buying a stadium or whatever. You got, Bitcoin talked about on like pop culture, you know, shows and stuff like that, and music. And so you see it really bubbling up. And I think that as a bear market,
totally.
You can, and the NFT hype is real, dude. And it's deeply embedded, because there's so much possibilities with NFTs and digital ownership, right? So I think in a bear market, you could see a scenario where the king Bitcoin is kind of in a down or sideways trend on a macro scale, and therefore the hype never really fully dies as hard as it does in a hardcore 85% crash. It just stays bubbly enough for all the little altcoin projects and gaming and DeFi stuff, except for if DeFi gets kind of squashed. But you have that to bubble up in these NFTs, sort of, unless they get, some regulation, or unless they get that, I think that they can stay bubbly, and you can sell them for more of that denominated asset, ETH, like I said, because people will be like, oh, I'm getting into crypto. Oh, cool. Whoa, someone got this for 0.05 ETH. That's only like, and they're looking at what it costs today in dollars, because it doesn't say when you got it for 0.05 ETH, right? And so like, oh man, they're asking for 0.075. Oh, that's fair, and they pay it. And you're like, I'm not going to cash this out now because I'd be at a loss, obviously, because the price of ETH is down. But now I've got more ETH, so when it goes back up to where I had it or higher, especially if you bought it low to begin with, you're just in the green all the way up. So I could see it if price is down for crypto in dollar terms, it's easier to acquire crypto. Therefore, there's more ability for people to get into crypto, and therefore more newcomers come in and buy what people like us have held on to for a while. And it doesn't seem like as much compared to their dollar denominated cash flow. Does that make sense? So that's why I'm like, NFTs in the bear market, baby. I'm not gonna sell them all. I have enough, and I have multiples of like certain collections. I'm like, I'm gonna when the new influx comes in, because the marketing is not going to stop, and the development's not really going to stop. This is all good stuff. So I don't know. That's what I'm trying to shoot to do, at least. and hold.
You
some.
got to at least keep some because of the utility.
Yes.
You're not going to sell all of them. So that's the thing too, is like keeping a little moon bag. You know, you take your pick of your favorite little artistic thing, you're going to sell the rest. That's dope. But you're keeping some because of the utility.
Well, specifically if it's rev share, then yeah, passive income. Yeah, I'm not.
Absolutely.
Especially if I get it in the form of ETH, because now you can just have something.
If you're getting paid
crypto
ETH.
free, bro. Boom, boom, boom. Well, I guess it would be a BNB token because
It's like mining.
if we're talking Starship, it's on Binance Smart Chain. CoinLeague is doing something where
Either way,
they're going to be dropping rev share, airdropping into people who hold their NFTs. Dude, their NFTs are not that expensive. They're like $100 on Matic. You can also get a Kitty Gotchi right now for like 10 Matic if you want another project by that team that is going to have some utility. And it's kind of in the early stages. It's kind of an interesting concept, but it's an early project. You know what I mean? And that's where you find those things.
you never know.
Yeah, but at any rate, rev share is like, that's pretty cool. If there's a way you can partner with something like a Starship NFT and generate, gamify stuff to where you can generate revenue. Yeah, pretty profound.
If you want to transition to crypto, then you might want to start earning crypto. Right now, buying these assets with utility is a fantastic way for us to just plant $100 or $50 or $1,000, whatever you can afford, right, into this thing that starts earning you crypto. That's why you said DeFi dies kind of when Bitcoin is going down, but like for me, I'm gonna start stacking more. Like during the bull market or the bear market, I'm gonna try and stack as much as I can for as cheap prices as I can into these apps and stuff that are gonna give you a return.
Right.
Like when they're saying put it in our wallet and we'll give you a percentage back, boom, big time.
Right, and I think that a lot of people are going to do that, and that's why I think things can stay kind of bubbly. Maybe we don't have a huge downtrend or a huge crash like everyone thinks. Like, hey, it's always going to go down 80%. Well, if the institutional money is here, and so like, I don't know, feels kind of toppy right now, right? Like from the 69K drop, like what if we go back down to 30 and then bounce back up and go back up to like 80K? What are people going to say then? Like, what are we in? Are we in a bull market? Or it's like, it would be unprecedented for Bitcoin. So what would people even say? I guess let's go to the chart and look at this while we're talking about it.
And looking, there's going to be a time where this is so crazy, but there's going to be a time, unless something drastically changes with the world, there's gonna be a time where we look back and you'll be talking to people. Everybody will be using or knowing about Bitcoin.
Mhm.
And people, when the question comes up, oh, when did you get into Bitcoin? And people are gonna be like, oh, I got in below 100,000. People are gonna be like, damn.
Yeah.
This
Or Ethereum too. Like Ethereum is,
oh man,
I think has even
I got in
more.
at $100 Ethereum. It was a year ago.
Yeah, man. And I think it could have a correction back down to, here's the one. Oh, baby.
Dude, when Ethereum goes down, I'm going to be mostly Ethereum, I think, dude, because of all of the gas prices.
Oh, Ben, I learned a new trick. You want to see? Want to see this new trick I learned? What's this?
Yeah, put it on the big screen, big dog.
Oh, here you go. We got you zoomed in.
I'm just
You're like,
zooming out there.
conscious here. Check this out. So,
what is that?
well, here, I'll zoom out to the daily. The day's daily.
This is the chart that you were messing around with earlier with the stream?
Yeah, I did a little tutorial on how to do spider lines. Okay, so we'll do this. Bam. So this is the trick that I learned. I'm just gonna. It's not too crazy, but watch, you're probably like, whoa, oh, son of a bitch. See if I can do it. See if I can do it. What is? I already messed that one up. Try to find son of a bitch. Oh, it's harder to grab now. Well, I thought it was a cool trick, but let's see here. No, it didn't want to. Doesn't want to make it easy for me. Oh, here we go. Right here. Bam. That is right. Okay, that is right. Can you see that?
What the heck? How did you do that? What is that?
The spider lines I had created earlier.
Yeah, those are your
Oh.
spider lines. You just had them.
Oh, you just made them black.
Yes, sir. Pretty neat, right?
That is pretty fantastic.
Yeah, I just was like, oh, can I grab them all at the same time? I just go, oops. Go like this. Grab all the center points. You come up here, change it, make them real little. And I was like, oh, let's turn them black. And then they just disappear, and then you can keep drawing. You can also lock them. You can also grab them all and lock them so you don't mess them up like I did on the one. Then if you grab them, you can't move them without unlocking it first. And then you can do whatever you want on your chart.
Whoa, nice.
Come back in. Like, oh yeah. You can kind of still see it on my screen. I don't know if you do this, you can kind of see it appearing a little bit.
Yeah, I can see it change.
So yeah, you just light them back up. Bam. Pretty cool, I thought.
All right, zoom out, dude. I need to zoom. I need you to show me what's going on.
Oh yeah, and then we can. So yeah, let's check this out.
Nice.
So we were kind of looking at this. It's caught in this in these spider lines right here, bro. Beast mode. Ooh, we're getting a smaller green dot though. Remember, 45,000 was the spot, bro, and it turned. It's at 45.8 right now, 45.9, and it's been pumping since it was dumping, an hour ago. So let's go down in the 4 hour and see what's going on here. So this yellow line is that horizontal resistance at 45,000 roughly. And look, it came down to the spider line. It kind of fell below, but it looks like on the hourly. Looks like it bottomed right here on the hourly. Dude, look at these hourly candles. Bam, 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 bam. Broke down. Ouch.
Coming back up for a retest.
Oh man. Got a large green dot on market cipher. Money flow's maybe curving back up. The VWAP's curving up a little bit. This could be a bottom, but can it get back past 47K, bro? And back up to 48. Break that.
This will be the third big green dot in a day. Or wait, what is this? That'd be 2 days, right?
Mm-hmm. Let's check.
17, 18, yeah, okay.
16 hours. So yes, a day. 3 green dots in a day. Usually those play out. We had 2 back here and it went up. You would say you're doing anchor, trigger, strategy. You put in right here. You could take out up here somewhere between like 5 and 6% roughly. Good little trade, not bad for trading against the trend, but the trend is down though.
The trend is down.
Yes, you wouldn't really want to long unless you thought you were at a bottom. Which, see, this sucks. These momentum waves, see how they're going higher, higher, higher like this, and then up here, Shane, I don't know, probably doesn't know this, but up here you have this going downwards, and then you have this yellow line right here going upwards. That's these momentum waves until this one broke below it, but that is called a bullish divergence. And what you hope is that this last wave, instead of coming down here, this blue one coming down right this, you want it to do something more like this, and have a tight green dot like this, like right here, right? And that would give you, that would probably been a, you know, if it came down deep, that would have been really good. But either way, that's what you want to see, but it could drop low, man. So we'll see what happens. See what this bottom, this little small bottom leads to. Sure hope that holds. But we shall see. We shall see. Anyways. Oh, Shane, peaced out. Let's drop you off real quick. Boy, blam. People see. The people know.
Go to the 15-minute.
15-minute? Oh, man.
Yeah, and then zoom into your spider line.
Zoom in on
Go to
spider
the 1
line.
minute. Go to the
Oh,
30-second.
1 minute is a hard jerker. I'll do this. I go.
Wow, look
So
at
when
the...
you dial into the 15-minute, I turn off Market Cipher A and I turn on Market Cipher support and resistance. Ooh, not all that though. I usually go
Oh, wow, that's cool.
turn off pivots. These are probably okay.
What's the pivot?
Hold on a second. Pivot days back. No, where's the 15, so you'd be like a 3.
Do it.
I can't remember if you want to go lower.
Oh, 1 hour? Do 3 minutes. Yeah, do 3 minutes. Did not change anything? Oh, there it goes.
Interesting. I kind of tweaked it. Okay, so yeah, and then basically this white line is the main deal. VWAP. Oh, and I'll probably turn on DBS side too, because that gives you the 200 MA, whatever time frame you're on.
Oh.
So yeah, if you want to go 15, you're short. You're short-term trading. If you break above that red line right here, I wonder if I can change how big that bad boy is. Show trend. Precision. This is so you can like move it left to right, I think. Dang, I wonder why. It'd be cool if you change the size of that. But I don't think you can. Anyway, that little red line, you know, you're gonna have to short it if it's under it. There you go. 15-minute looks like it's hit a bottom, like a short-term bottom at 45,478 roughly. Double bottom right there, bad boy. Oops. So yeah. So yeah.
What is it out there?
See what?
What is it out there?
46,000. $12. Breaking right above that
46.
spider line again, or testing it. And then
Dude,
if you scrunch up
What are you
the,
on, 15-minute?
yeah, it's 15 minutes. If you scrunch this up, you can kind of see the money flow. It's kind of doing like this. Kind of did that though. And hopefully you get one of these. How do you put the drawings first? There's like a way to make the drawings pop up first. Oh, that's why. You gotta go to, bring to front. To, bring to front. So, but we shall see. We shall see. Yeah, hopefully that's the bottom, man. Because it didn't do that one that we thought where it would come up. from here. Let's psych this out. So yeah, Hex, baby, Hex, look at you.
You should go back and zoom in so you can see like only 10 candles.
10 candles. Zoom in deep.
Oh, maybe 20. And where's that spider line?
Hold on a second. Just turn off this. Spider line, that would be on. You want the ones that I did today or the long-term ones? These are long-term.
I don't know. Whatever.
These are long-term.
It's just riding one right now.
Yeah, it just broke below.
Now it's going back up.
Whatever this one is. It's testing.
Oh.
This looks like a double spider line spot, maybe. I don't even know what I was going on. What's going on here? Oh, that's just
I like
the
how
price.
it
That's just
zooms
the price.
way in.
Why is it doing that?
That hit the 5 or hit the 4 hour.
Just a price feed, I think. Hold on. No, it's not.
The price mixed with the spider line.
No, I don't know what that is. What the heck is that?
Zoom
It's tripping me
in.
out. I don't remember making this. Oh, I know what that is. I keep forgetting. It's the
45,000 line.
no, it's like a VWAP. It's market cipher.
That's market
It's the
cipher.
VWAP. Yeah, it's like they added a way, and it always trips me out now when I switch to it. To where that white line, which is supposed to be used on the 15, by the way. Let me look at it. That white line right there. See it? That's what that white dotted line is. It's telling you exactly where it is. So you're barely. We just broke above the VWAP. We just had our daily goals over here, right? And so we broke below it. We were below it, so the VWAP snapped down. And it's an opportunity for the bulls to take control.
In this time frame.
On the daily time frame, like for the day. So when this breaks, so right here you can see that it's like it broke under it, and it's kind of been under it for most of the day. Like it's been, that VWAP has been acting as resistance for most of the day, right? Basically since yesterday, and then it broke down. It kept using it as resistance, and now we have the daily close right here again. That's what that snap down is. And now what it does is it usually gives the price this little bump right here. And that's an opportunity for the bulls to take control if the bears aren't too strong. So right here, we're getting this little double bottom, like kind of from back here. And it, hopefully you get this push up, and then what'll happen is it'll ride this line as support all day. And can I move this? What the heck? There you go. And maybe it'll climb back up, doing something like this. Like this, and then this VWAP kind of come up like this and treat it as support, and it'll ride that VWAP line up. We'll see. They use market cipher SR.
And it's right on some spider lines.
It is, yeah.
Just pushed up on it, bumping, grinding on it.
Mm-hmm. Here, if you go like this, oh, dang it. So we're in a big channel here. See?
Yeah.
And then we're trapped. We fell below that green spider line. Probably be like that. But yeah, man, we'll see. I don't want to see it break below 45K. That's for sure. Unless it's just a wick. And then that's our springboard. It should break tomorrow, the 18th. Or if not tomorrow, it'd be the 19th, wouldn't it? It's a Sunday.
You know what you can do?
I'm gonna go like this right here. I'm gonna draw it right now. On 1800 hours. That's my target right there, is to go like something like that. And we'll leave it just like that. What do you think?
That'd be tight.
That would be market close Sunday. So
Think it's gonna start pumping for the beginning of the week.
yeah, it would finish the accumulation pattern if we came back, retested it, maybe retested it twice, even come back up, boom, maybe do some of that.
Spider line testing.
Right. Might come back sharp like that, something like that.
That's a pretty good one right there.
2-minute. See what that looks like on the 4 hour. Not too bad.
It's pretty fantastic.
Yeah. And that would put us at basically back at around 60,000 by the end of December-ish. Between 57 and 60.
Okay, so now I want to look at something. Zoom way out to the daily.
Oh, and that would also be a cup and handle pattern, right? If this plays out.
Oh,
Sorry, I
yeah,
just wanted to maybe something like that. And you do this.
What would be the target?
I'll do that in yellow. The target would be here to here. So the technical target would be something like, I think I made it a little short.
If this random
If
pattern
this were to
played out.
play out, yeah, you'd have some confluence with the spider line roughly. So
Are we telling the future right now?
we're
December
talking
19th.
possibility, I think.
12:26 a.m. Bitcoin will hit $61,669.69. 69 seconds into the day,
On New Year's
At-
Eve.
12:01 and 9 seconds.
Definitely probability. So I think that means that we're telling the future of one of the many parallel universes that exist. There you go. Pretty cool though. Chart and chill. Chart and chill Friday,
Close
man.
it out at 2 hours.
What's that?
Close it out at 2 hours.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to end it. So we'll leave it at that. Just be safe out there, everybody, with your trades, and try not to panic too much. Even if we do drop down from here, I think we have a lot of support with all these spider lines. Remember, those are all psychological levels of support based on historic price action. We've got this fractal right here.
Wow. Look at those yellows, dude. I think your price target low. I think it's going to go past the green to the yellow.
Oh yeah, that's just the technical target for the cup and handle that we made theoretically.
Right. But take a look at it right there. As you can see, that yellow one is like going to be like a magnet, sucking it up like a rocket ship blasting into the black hole. The Pluto Alliance black hole.
Yeah, dude, I really hope this plays out. That would be really cool. And we could always look back and be like, hey, we looked at this potential and it happened to play out where, we were harnessing our inner Nostradamus that day. And we just got a large green dot. It looks like it was confirmed on the 1 hour for Bitcoin. Let's see here. Let's turn on the indicators. Yeah, that one definitely confirmed. So, yeah. Hopefully, let's see this turn up and be sure to check in. We're kind of in sporadically right now doing these videos. And be sure to check in every once in a while on YouTube or on Twitter. And we'll see you guys next time. Ben, you got any parting words? Benjamin?
Buy the dip.
Don't
the dip.
Buy the dip.
Yeah, just
all right, everybody. Peace and love after a good stream. Later.